Hello guys, welcome back to Literary Tutorial by Anisha Mangla. Our today's topic is William Wordsworth, the biography of William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth is a very important poet of Romantic age. He is often asked in the exams, right? He has given us a new version of poetry by highlighting the nature, right? So, William Wordsworth was born on 7th April 1770 and he died on 23rd April 1850. He was the one important poet who, along with Coleridge, who launched the Romantic Age in English literary history with their joint publication of lyrical ballad. मीन्स जो रोमांटिक एज था वो लिरिकल बैलेट के साथ शुरू हुआ था, विच इज़ द कोलैबोरेटिव वर्क ऑफ सैमुअल टेलर कॉलरिज एंड वर्ड्सवर्थ, राइट? Now, this man, William Wordsworth, he was born at Cockermouth in Cumberfield, and his father's name was John Wordsworth. His mother, she died in 1778. In 1779, he began going to the Hawkshead Grammar School. In 1789, he was admitted to the St. John College, Cambridge. In 1791, he graduated at Cambridge. 1792, a girl, Caroline, was born. She was her daughter, right? And he was in love with Annie Welton. Annie Welton was her mistress. 1792, he returned to Paris, and 1793, he returned England. Right, this thing I would be telling you afterwards about how what happened and how it happened, where he went. First work was descriptive sketches and evening walk. If a question comes that which is the first work written by William Wordsworth, it is the descriptive sketches and evening walk. As we all know that in 1798 he wrote lyrical ballad. So he met Coleridge in 1795, right? And after 3 years, in 1798, he wrote lyrical ballad. December 1779, he returned to the Dove Cottage in the Lake District in order to live there permanently, and the days that followed were spent happily. In 1778 and 9, he wrote his finest poem like Michel Martin, Strange Fits of Passion. She dwelt among the untrodden ways, the Cumberland beggar. So you need to note down that these are the works by William Wordsworth. So if a question comes that which among the following is the work of William Wordsworth, so you can write down the correct answer. In 1802, he visited France and married Mary Hutchinson. Right. And Anniton was her mistress. She had a girl with her, but he married Mary Hutchinson in 1802. And 1805, he wrote Prelude, which was not published at that time period. Hutchinson, his wife, she published it in 1850. 1807, he wrote poems in 2 volumes. In 1830, Wordsworth moved to Ryled Mount, where he spent all his life. Life at Ryled Mount was apparently simple and uneventful, but it was very prosperous. He was happy and he stayed there for a long time. In 1840, he wrote Excursion. Okay, mainly Wordsworth is known for his poems, but he wrote one play also, and the only single play that he wrote was The Borderer. It is a worst tragedy. In 1843 to 1850, he got the famous title that was the Poet Laureate. He became England's Poet Laureate from 1843 to 1850. Before him, Southey, and after him, Coleridge. In 3rd April, on 23rd April 1850, he died in Somerset and he was buried in churchyard at Gramsbury. Okay, now we will get to know about his family structure, right? I've already told you his father's name was John Wordsworth and mother, who died in 1778, her name was Annie Coxon. Her sister Dorothy Richardson, she played very important role in his life. She inspired her in many ways, right? She stayed with William Wordsworth for a long time. Then he loved Annie Wallin, with whom he had a daughter known as Caroline, but he married Mary Hutchinson, right? Now, if we talk about his life, he grew up in Lake District where the river Derwent flew. So, this was the important river, Derwent, which flew at that time period, and it was called the fairest of all river. He studied at Hawkshead School, which I have already discussed about, right? He was a very learned man. He learned Latin and developed himself as a voracious reader, right? He spent few years in London and then went to France and stayed there for 1 year. He was very much inspired by the French Revolution and the democratic ideals. Initially, he was inspired by it, but later on, when there was a lot of massacre and violence, he stayed away from it. In 1791, he went to France and visited the Legislative Assembly and the remains of the Bastille. In November 1971, he traveled to Orleans and Blois, where he met Anneton. After coming back, he settled in Dorset with Dorothy. As I've already told you, that Dorothy played an important role in his life. Right. After returning to England, Wordsworth stayed very unhappy for a couple of years. This is the important thing which we need to know about Wordsworth. As I've already told you that after Robert Southey's death, he was appointed as the Poet Laureate in the year 1843. So the order, if you want to learn the order, it is Robert Southey, Wordsworth, and Tennyson. Right? The last few days of poet's life were spent in absolute tranquility. He was satisfied. Whatever he had with, he was very happy with it. This is the actual graph of the journey. Where and for how many time he stayed at a particular place. Cockermouth. He was born at Cockermouth. Okay. Then he went to London and he stayed there for 1 year. Then he went to France for 2 times. He stayed there for 1 year. First 1790 and then 1791 to 92. Then he moved on to Paris in 1792 and then to England. He was inspired by French Revolution and he supported it. But when the violence began, he began to contaminate it. Right? His life is divided into four parts: childhood, uncertainty, storm and stress, period of work and finding himself, and then retirement at North Lake region. First, childhood and youth. He ran away and took refuge in nature. Then comes the uncertainty, storm, and stress. He traveled abroad, revolutionary experience. He got the revolutionary experiences and understood the beauty of nature. Then, 1797 to 99, he realized that nature is comforting. And last one, he became close to nature and sees that one soul is pervading in everything. Right? Okay. Then there are few achievements which he got. Right? In 1838, he got the honorary doctorate in civil law. In 1842, he got the pension of £300 a year. 1843, he got the title of Poet Laureate. Okay, it's very important to know that initially he declined the title, but later on he was promised that he will not be forced to write any official work, due to which he gave the consent and became the Poet Laureate. Okay, now this is very important thing which again you need to know is that Wordsworth made his debut as a writer in 1789 when he published his sonnet in the European magazine. In 1793, he published his work, An Evening Walk and Descriptive Sketches, which was poorly received. I have already told you that these are the two his first work, but they were not really appreciated. But if the question comes that how he debuted his work, then it will be with the European magazine, the sonnets he produced in the European magazine, right? Now, the thing which is important to know that what comments he was given. He was popularly known as a nature poet, high priest of nature, worshipper of nature, harbinger of nature. Byron and Shelley mocked Wordsworth as simple and dull. See, he was appreciated by many people, but simultaneously he was criticized also. Like Byron and Shelley mocked Wordsworth as simple as dull. Keats called Wordsworth the egoistic sublime for his self-aggrandizing style. Shelley calls Wordsworth as moral ounce. Hazlitt and later Browning deplored him as a lost reader. Tennyson said that he uttered nothing base. Browning called him as a lost reader because Wordsworth became Troy, accepted laureateship and conservative ideologies. Right? But Matthew Arnold and Mill, they praised Wordsworth with almost religious. Matthew Arnold said, nature himself seems to take pen out of his hand and write with his bare, sheer, penetrating power. He also said that I firmly believe that the poetical performance of Wordsworth is after that of Shakespeare and Milton. Right? Then John Keble called him the poet of humanity. Thus we can say that he is an important writer, poet of this romantic age, Kindly stay connected. I will be coming back with more such videos and will be giving more information. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel.